Recording is on.
All right, good. So yesterday we spoke about validating. So first, Daniel, can you close that this thing, this tray? Look, you see that files there? You know what I'm talking about? That files, files. Go to the far left, the blue. Exactly. Click on it. Thank you very much. Yes. So we spoke about validating what the user give us. That
But what are you guys doing outside? I don't think we can hear you. At least I cannot hear you.
Sir, I can see your chat.
Same
Sir, I
here.
can see your chat.
We can see your chat, but we can't really hear you.
okay. I think it was my network. Okay. All right, I see that now. Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All
Yes, we
right.
can hear you.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, I said if you know you've done your assignment, raise your hand. Raise your hand. Let me know. One, I have a Young. I have Nifemi. I I have a Young and Nifemi. Okay, just Nifemi now. Any other person? All right. Um, go to the okay.
Sir, I cannot see her screen.
So go to your replit. Go to your replit. Thank you very much. Uh okay, Amza. Amza, we gave an assignment yesterday. Did you
Yes,
see the
sir.
assignment? Did you see the assignment?
Yes, sir.
You say you don't understand. What is it the
No,
assignment you don't
sir.
understand?
I told you I don't understand the Bitcoin wallet.
Yes, I know. I said tomorrow during the live the support session, join the support session. I will help you out. Good?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. So just follow through what we are doing
Sir,
today.
also me too. I don't understand the.
Who is that?
Sir,
That's Pelumi, right?
sir,
Was that
sir,
Pelumi?
even though
Was that Pelumi?
Victor,
Okay, I know someone spoke before Victor. Someone was speaking before you. All right, Victor, I can hear you. You guys should make this snappy. Please make it snappy. We don't have all day. I can hear you, Victor. Victor, I can hear you.
Sir, sir, I don't understand it also.
Okay, join the support session tomorrow. Thank you. So the
Okay,
rest of
sir.
and at the same time, I want you to listen through. You might understand it before we close today. So good. Daniel, can you hear me, Daniel? You know you should not be muted by now, according to the rules. Unmute yourself. I can't hear you, Daniel. If you can you hear me?
Yes.
Daniel, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right, good. So go to your replit. Let's proceed. So we want to validate whatever the user passes in. Is that also? If the user passing minus 100, we don't want to add it to our wallet. If they pass in 100, we want to add it to our wallet. And some days ago, we learned about if statements. That if statements are used for what? Conditional. Sorry, they are used for making decisions. They are conditional statements. Is that also right? So what I want you to do is now I want everybody to listen. Where do you think we have to validate the user input, Daniel? Where do you think? Like the person is crediting their wallet. Where are we crediting the wallet? Show me where we are crediting the wallet. Daniel, where are we crediting the wallet? Where did we credit the wallet? So any other person, we want to see where we are crediting the wallet. Who would help us? Use the hand button. Okay, that's where we are spending from the wallet. When I mean credit the wallet, where are we adding money to the wallet? Where are we doing the addition? Daniel. All right, good. Thank you, Daniel. I see that. Great. All right. So I want you to go to line. What's the name? Nifemi said he has done the assignment. He's the only one that have done the assignment for now. So Nifemi, I want you to walk us through how you did the assignment before I explain it to every other person. So Nifemi, the floor is yours.
So go to line 13.
First and foremost, can you explain what you did before
So
you tell
I
how?
used I
Okay,
used the if and elif statements.
okay,
So if the user has enough Bitcoin in their accounts, if they have enough of what they want to withdraw, it would the code would run normally and you'll be able to withdraw. But if you don't have enough, you will get an error saying you don't have enough Bitcoin. And I use the if and elif statements.
okay. Show us how you did it. But I want us to do it with just if statement without using an elif statement. Is that possible?
So I can't see
So,
anyone's
so
screen.
so I tried using it with just the if statement,
Okay.
but I didn't really get it, so I had to use the elif statements.
So with sorry, with the if statement, I don't want you to validate. I don't want you to send any error. Do you understand? I just want you to add to the wallet if a condition is met. So can you do that?
Uh, okay, so yes.
All right. So put us through.
But sir, a problem will be that um you would still get that minus error, but you would also get um a notification saying you don't have enough Bitcoin.
Okay. But do you think we would have an error if we do it in such a way that we only validate positive integers?
So to be honest, I'm not sure I know how to do it with only the if statement.
Okay. All right. Let me just explain to everyone then, so everyone should listen through. Good. Now, Daniel, I want you to go to line. What's the name? Where we are actually adding to our wallet. Where we are adding to our wallet. Let's start with line 9. Is that not so? We'll start with line 9. Line 9. At line 9, what are we doing there? We are actually getting a credit amount from the what's the name from the user. So I want you to do something before line 8. Go to line 8 at the end of line 8. Line 8. Good. Enter and add a comment. Let us define all that we are doing. So I want somebody to write a comment on what we are doing on line 9. The first person to drop the valid comment will paste it there. So no, click on enter, then you go to a new line, or just go to a new line, remove that hash or the pound. Exactly. So give a space between line 8 and line 9. Add another space. So somebody should tell us what we are doing on line 11. That's line 11. Somebody should tell us what we are doing on line 11. That is the credit. The first person to get it right, paste it to the chat. First person to get it right, we paste the person's answer there. So nobody. All right. So on line 10, let's just put a comment, Daniel. The comment will be, or Daniel, do you know it? What you are doing on line 12? All right, good. Okay, good. Go back to the. So what I want you to do is on line 12, what we are trying to do on line 12, we are trying to get input from the user. So write get credit amount from the user. All right, good. Somebody is fellow Gista. Can you log off and log back in? Because I can't get your name. All right, Daniel. Now we already have the inputs from the user, right? That is the amount the user wants to spend. Am I correct? So now remove line 11. You can just remove line 11. Remove the blank line on line 11. Just delete it. Good. So now go to end of line. I don't know who is fellow Gster. You need to identify yourself. You need to I can see you saying I don't understand. You need to identify yourself so I can know where to explain from. Fellow Gster, you might need to log back in again and use your name. Use your name. All right. Okay, let me just kick the person out so the person can log back in. All right. So good. Daniel, on line 11, go to the end of line 11. So let's go to line 12. Add a comment to line 12. Leave a space, exactly. So our code will be neater. Good.
Hello, Oladimeji. So we can't hear you. So I don't know if you can repeat what you just said, and then check with the kids to find out who can and cannot hear you. I personally can't hear you. I know you've been speaking. I can't hear you, and I know at least one other person can't hear you.
including me.
Hello, Oladimeji. Can you speak now? I think I can hear you now. Palumi, can you please mute? I think you're the person
Sorry,
playing the video as well. So please deactivate your video and then mute. Thank you.
I've done that, man.
Can you hear me, guys?
Yes, we can hear you now.
I don't know what's happening.
It's
Okay.
the connection. It's bad all
Okay.
around. Everybody's having their
Yeah.
issues with it. We just need to make the best of the situation.
All right. Okay. Okay, we're back. So I was asking if you know the answer to Daniel, go back to your yes, exactly. So if you know what we are doing on line 14, kindly raise your hand. If you know what we are doing on line 14, raise your hand. Okay, I think only Victor knows what we are doing on line 14. Is that meant to be so? Line
Sir,
14.
sir, 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 I want to ask a question.
All right. I can hear you, Victor. Aniola, I see your hand.
So the question is about how am I going to see all these writing pasted somewhere, sir?
Where are you going to what?
So where am I going to see all the writing pasted so I can copy them?
So you asked that one is going to be on line 13.
Okay, Victor, we always after every live session, we update ourselves where? We update ourselves on the Slack channel. Are you on the Slack channel?
No, sir. Yes, sir.
But you're on the live Slack channel. Yes.
So you asked that one.
Yes, I'm there.
Yeah, okay. So check it on the what's the name? On the Slack channel. So and you're like, I can hear you.
So you asked that what's going to be on line 13.
Line
It is
13. And you're like, I can't hear you. It's it my network again.
the new ballot. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Yes.
So new Bitcoin balance.
Did you get that? Anybody, did you get that? I didn't hear Eniela well.
No,
Did any?
no, sir.
Okay, I think Eniela, your network.
I heard her.
Oh, you heard Eniela.
Yes, sir.
We need to find a way to fix this network issue. All right. So let's make this very quick. Daniel, go back to your yes. So on line 13, what we are trying to do on line 13 is we are trying to increase our balance, our wallet balance. We are trying to increase our wallet balance. So add the credit amount. We are trying to add the credit amount to our Bitcoin wallet amount. Daniel, did you hear that? Hello,
Yes.
Daniel.
Yes.
Okay. So add We are adding what? The credit amount to our Bitcoin wallet balance. All right. All right, good. Let's continue. So now, this is where we are going to validate that we don't want to add what? Negative numbers. Nifemi, are you on the call?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. So on this line, what we'll try to do is we'll try to use an if statement before we add to our wallet at all. So add a new line, add a new line. Now we say what? What's the syntax for our if statements? So okay, let me give you what I'm saying. Now I want you to Daniel, anybody that wants to help me with this question. I want to ask a question. If you know what to do, just raise your hand. Do you understand? Now the question is, I want to check if -3 is greater than 0. How do I do that? I want to check if -3 is greater than 0. Can anybody help me with that? Quick one. I want to check if -3. Okay, Nifemi has his hands up. Who else? All right, quick one. Nifemi, help us out. Nifemi, help us out.
So I'm not entirely sure, but I think we're supposed to use an operator.
Okay. All right. Tell us how you're going to do it.
Um, so I'm not really sure. I don't remember which operator we're supposed to use. I think it's
Okay.
no, not comparison.
Yeah, it's comparison. Let me start helping you.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
we're using comparison, but how do we do it?
So I think we'll first of all create a variable.
No. Again, let me repeat the question.
If
We want to check if two numbers, one number is greater than another number. How do we do it?
I might know.
Print. Okay. Print -3 is greater than 0. So is that correct?
Yeah. Okay. Now we want to use an if statement to do it. How would you use an if statement?
I me.
David, I'm
If
coming. I'm listening. Nifemi.
sir, but what do we want to happen if it's greater
No, we
than
just want
0?
to we just want to create a condition. Don't worry what would happen.
Okay, if -3,
All right,
then
good.
greater sign, then 0.
Daniel, you can type. Daniel, did you get that?
No, greater than sign, the sign.
Your angle bracket. Your angle bracket. Greater than.
Remove the is.
David, remember the rules. All right, thank you. Okay. Nifemi, we are stuck. -3
If
what?
-3 greater than sign,
Good.
then 0. Then put in your colon. Then colon sign. So we're done.
All right. Thank you, Nifemi. Thank you, everyone. Now, David, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right. So we want the next question is I want you to answer the question. If you don't know, just pass. The question is we want to, if this condition is true, we want to add what's the name? we want to add the credit amount to our Bitcoin wallet amount or Bitcoin wallet balance. Again, let me repeat what I said. I said, if this condition is true, if this condition is true, David, you might want to change where you are currently, though. Like maybe,
Okay, sir.
all right. So if this condition is true, we want to add the credit amount to our Bitcoin wallet balance. Can you help us with that?
Okay.
So tell us what to do.
Next line. Print.
No, we don't want to print. We want to save it to a variable. Don't print. It's already on line 16. All right, David, don't worry.
Sir.
Let me assist here.
Sir, I don't
Because time
understand the question.
okay, I will assist. Just listen through. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Daniel. So I want you to copy what is on line 16. Copy it to line 15. That's what we want to do. So good. Thank you. Now let me explain, David, and everybody listening. So we want to add our credit amount only when the number is greater than 0. So now change that -3 to credit amount, Daniel. Change your -3 to credit amount. I just use that as an example so we can all see how it works. So we are saying that if the money or the amount that the user wants to add to their wallet is greater than 0, that is when we should do what? We should add the credit amount to the what? To the Bitcoin wallet balance. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes,
Or
sir.
use the hand button. Remember, use the thumbs up if you understand. Thank you. If you don't, just use another emoji. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Daniel, do you understand?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Okay, Amza, I can see you don't understand. Okay, tell me.
Can you repeat it?
Okay, good. I would repeat it, but I want someone that understood what we just said to explain to Amza.
Me.
Remember the rules. Remember the rules. If you say me, I won't answer you. You have to use the word and button. Daniel, can you do
Yes.
that? Would you explain?
Um. Let me give another person a chance.
Okay. Look at there are two people raising their hands, Nifemi and David. Who do you want to choose?
Nifemi.
All right, Nifemi, you can unmute yourself. All right,
So
Hamza, I want you to listen. If you don't understand, let me know again. Are you on the call, Hamza? Okay.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. All right, good. Listen through. Nifemi, you are free.
the credit amount represents the the credit amount represents the amount of Bitcoin that we have in our wallet. And if you want to withdraw, you might not have enough Bitcoin in your
No,
wallet.
Nifemi, no.
So
Nifemi, no. We have not even gotten to withdrawal. We're only at the point whereby we want to add to our wallet. Do you understand? So, David, help us out.
The credit amount is the amount that you want to be added to your wallet. So if the credit amount is greater than 0, that is when the other code will run. But if the
Okay.
credit amount is less than zero, the other code should not run.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, Amza, I want you to unmute yourself. Let's okay, Nifemi.
So I understand, sir. So I understand. Hello? What? Can anyone help me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I think Mr.
Hmm.
Dimeji is.
Okay, sir. No.
No, sir, we can't hear you.
You can't tell, sir.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Amza, you said you do
Sir?
you understand fully? Do you
Yes, sir,
understand?
I understand.
Thank you very much. Nifemi, yes. I can see
So,
your
sir,
hands are up.
my question is that is it better to use the if statements only or to use the if and elif statements?
We will use the if and else statements. The reason why we've only used the if statement for now is because that is what a lot of people know for now. Do you understand? So once
Yes.
I teach you guys if else statement, we would add the else statement to it, else
Okay,
statement
sir.
to it. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for your concern. Yeah. So now I want you to delete line 16, Daniel. Okay, Eniola, you can speak, Eniola. Eniola, I can hear you. You are muted. Or I can't hear you, I mean. So Daniel, I want you to remove line 16. I want you to delete line 16. The whole of line 16. All right. So what we are saying here is what? If the
Is it
credit
going to?
amount.
Sir, I'm asking.
Okay, I can hear you, Enola. Enola, we can hear you. All right. I think Enola is having connection issue. All right. So Daniel, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now I want you to run this code. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. No, shell, yes. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can
Anybody
hear
can?
you.
Okay, okay. I think Daniel's screen froze. Daniel, are you there? Wow. Daniel, are you there? Daniel, are you there?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right. I want you to now enter a negative amount. Remember that if I give you minus 100 naira, do you want to collect it from me or minus 100 Bitcoin? Do you want to?
No.
Great. So now let's try to enter a negative amount.
Yeah, it's working now.
No, a negative value. A negative value. No,
Oh.
Daniel. Yeah, I can see you like money so much. Daniel, are you there? Can any other person hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
You can hear you, sir. We can hear you, sir.
Hello, Daniel, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now you see there's an error, right?
Yes.
So that is where we would use our else statements. And the reason why this error is there is because it's saying what that variable is not defined. Remember, what does it mean for a variable to be defined? Now, if we look at line 14 is saying if this credit amount is greater than zero, that is, it should create a new variable called what? New Bitcoin balance. Then on line 16, we said it should print that variable out. But because the number we have actually put there is less than zero, would it create that variable?
No.
No, it won't create the variable. So our program is going to throw an error that that variable does not what? Does not exist. Do you understand? Now, how can we do this or how can we make this better? Now, we'll have to tweak. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Good. Now, we'll make a very little change and we end today's session. Now, what will be the change? On line 15, change that new Bitcoin balance. I want you to change that new Bitcoin balance to my Bitcoin wallet balance.
Done. Daniel, come take your food.
for Real Sociedad as they lost, I think, 4-1 against Barcelona. Let's talk Anthony and Manchester United. How this is listed. One source has told me that an agreement is edging closer, and they hope that a deal could be struck this week. United and Ajax are in advanced negotiations over the signing of Anthony. The structure of the payments and the add-ons are thought to be under discussion over an £80 million deal. United had a bid rejected of €80 million last week, which is around £70 million. Now, with regard to Anthony, it's quite hot. Earlier on in this transfer window, then it went very quiet. United were looking at alternative options. It is hot again. And should we remember here, United have an excellent relationship with Ajax. Their chief executive is their former goalkeeper, Edwin van der Sar. Negotiations between the clubs have happened quite often in the past couple of seasons. Tony van der Beek has gone from Ajax to Manchester United. The manager, of course, Eric Ten Hag, has gone from Ajax to Manchester United. And just last month, Sandro Martinez has gone from Ajax to Manchester United. Ajax don't want to sell. He's one of their best players. They do not want to let Anthony go, but Anthony is agitated. Make no mistake about it. He has made it clear to Ajax, accept an offer because I want to join Manchester United. A lot of United fans wants to come. What happens with PSV Eindhoven's Cody Gakpo? He, of course, was part of the team from PSV Eindhoven that lost to Rangers and failed to make it into the group stages of the Champions League last night. I'm told that United are keeping that one bubbling in the background while focus is on Anthony.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. God, this network is bad. All right. Go back to your code. Go back to your code. So have you made the change I asked you to?
Yes.
All right.
Now, three of us are sat here day after day on this show, and every day you said to me, Manchester United are very relaxed about the Frankie de Jong situation. Are they still relaxed?
I think they are. I mean, they've got no choice but to be relaxed about the Frankie de Jong situation. And the Anthony situation is playing a part in this as well, because while United will not close the door on this.
How come you come here
He's been the number one target throughout this whole transfer window. He is a player that but if Anthony was to come at the prices that we're talking about, we're talking a minimum of £80 million, then I'm told it would not be financially viable to do a deal for Frankie de Jong. One source, though, has told me that if Barcelona get desperate, and they still need to sell Frankie de Jong, the Manchester United might think they're in the driving seat. Because United much money.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you.
As well, and I think what might happen
All right.
if this deal was easy
Sorry.
to realise, which I'm not saying it's going, would be that United would have to change.
All right. So Daniel, I said
I
online
hear you,
16.
sir.
Thank you, Medium. Online 16. Change that variable new Bitcoin balance to my Bitcoin wallet balance.
Go into future.
Over crucial higher level meetings taking place today. Chelsea prepared to pay up to £60 million.
Hello, Daniel, are you there?
Yes.
He wants to
Do
leave.
you understand what I said?
Chelsea were expecting an update from those.
I didn't hear what you said.
Today.
I said online 16. Change that variable new Bitcoin balance to my Bitcoin wallet balance.
West Ham, Lucas Paqueta, Hatley.
This is a real coup if this does. Talks are ongoing between West Ham United and Liverpool over the signing of the Brazilian international Lucas Paqueta. West Ham have thought to propose a new deal worth £50 million euros, including add-ons.
Daniel,
We think the full
do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, I didn't hear you.
concerned. I'm also told that
I said on line 16, change new Bitcoin balance to my Bitcoin wallet balance. Change that variable on line
I've done that.
16. No, you've
Oh,
not line 15, line 16.
oh,
Have signed him on loan. He got a fantastic reception when he arrived in Istanbul last night. Now, people forget Elia's still only 26 years old. Yes, he's had a couple of difficult seasons, but let's not forget
Now,
a few years
on line 18, do the same thing.
a young player of the year. Now, he went to Everton
You see new Bitcoin wallet balance. Change it on line 18 also.
playing enough. But Frank Lampard still
Now, I'll tell you guys why we are making this change. But we need to be fast with this. We've spent over 10 minutes here now. All right. So run the code and let me explain. No. Change that new. Change it to my. No, undo. You are correct. Undo what you just did. You are very correct. Undo what you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So good. Now run the code. I will explain now. Then we'll close for the day.
I've been thinking about this actually. I've been thinking back. They always say that the best run clubs don't win business late in the window. They don't take part in those kind of trolley matches. I'm doing the last time Manchester City got involved in doing late business. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I may have forgotten. But they do their business early. And we've heard Pep Guardiola, Fran Soriano, the chief executive, say, look, we're getting to the stage where there's
So enter a negative value.
Paulina.
We don't have time
Paulina,
to sign a
is the light on?
Barcelona, Man City.
Why don't
Do
you
you
go to
understand?
where? You see what they do.
yes,
Have it?
So you see that it didn't change, right?
yes.
Why didn't it change?
Because it's a negative value.
Because it's a negative value. So now everybody, let me just explain this quickly before we end today's session. Yeah, thank you. Now, look at what we did on line 15. We said my Bitcoin wallet balance is equals to credit amount plus my Bitcoin wallet balance. Now, let me explain what's happening there. Now,
just picking up on that.
Emedion, do you understand?
That would then have on
Emedion, do you understand?
My
without Barcelona. And
Emedion, are you there?
is not.
top the deal.
I can't hear you at all, Emedion.
Yes,
That's enough cash to risk the draws. They don't go out and buy Bernardo Silva.
no, mine is not working.
Okay, just give me a moment. Eniola, your hands are up.
Someone wants to sell Frankie de Jong and then try to find and still
Eniola, are you there?
any chance of a late swap to
Emedion, I know I've had you.
So I don't understand.
de Jong. Would Pep be interested in
Eniola,
Frankie?
okay, let me repeat. Let me mute Daniel. I think our background is very noisy. Okay, good. Let me explain what just happened there. Let me explain what happened there. Emedion, I would help you out very soon. Just chill. Let me just explain then. We can close for the day, then I will help you
Yes,
out.
sir. I don't understand.
Yeah, Eniola, I heard you. Let me go back and repeat what I said. Now, on line 14, we have our if statement. And the purpose of that if statement is to check that the credit amount is greater than zero. Now, if the credit amount is greater than zero, we want to add what we have currently plus what we have previously. That is the credit amount which the user wants
Yes,
to
sir.
add.
I said I cannot understand.
Can you hear me?
This network is very bad.
Oh God. Can anybody hear me well?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. I think Eniola network is far behind. Okay. Inola would have to come back to you then. All right. But any other person that don't understand aside Enola, I know Emediong has an issue. His code is not working. I will help him out. David, what did you
Mine
say?
is not working, sir.
Yeah, Emediong, I know I'm coming to you soon. David. All right. I think we can all complete this on our end. I think we've spent so much time trying to figure this out. So now, what I want you guys to do, again, everybody listen. What I want you guys to do, Daniel, create a comment on line. Go to create a new line between line 17 and line 18. Create a new line between line 17 and line 18. Daniel, are you there?
She's muted, so she can't hear you. Okay,
She
she's
can hear
answering.
me, but yeah, she can hear me, but she's muted. Okay, Daniel. Okay, good. Go back to the code. Create a comment between line 17 and line 18. Daniel. Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel, can you hear me? Can any other person hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, good.
I can hear you.
I think Daniel's network has dropped.
Sir. Sir.
Okay, let me just tell you guys what the assignment is. The assignment is do the same thing for transaction amount. Validate
Sir.
that the user. Yeah, I can hear someone is calling me. Who is calling my attention?
Yes. Follow me.
Who's that? Yeah, Pelumi. Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, when we finish this call, where would the video be?
We would upload the video on what's the name? On YouTube.
Okay, sir.
All right. Thank you. What else? I think let me just tell you what I want everybody to do the same thing for the spend transaction. Like, is Daniel back? Daniel is back. Daniel, can you share your screen? Yeah, Nifemi, I can hear you.
Sorry, sir, please, can you post the assignment on Google Classroom or Slack?
Okay, okay, that's okay. Once Daniel pressed what is on this thing, I'll post the assignments. I think that's better. Thank you very much, Nifemi. Yes. All right. Okay. If you don't have any issue, you can go and enjoy your night. Don't forget to code, don't forget to practice, and don't forget to watch your videos. Right? Emedio, you can wait behind. Let me unblock you right now. So every other person
So,
you can
so are you uploading? Is is Daniel uploading the
Sir,
Daniel,
code?
please, I'm going to. Oh, I may join late, sir.
I would leave soon. We would all leave soon. But it's just 5 minutes with Emedion, then we are done. But tomorrow, Eniola, 3:30, be punctual. I'm starting immediately. I'm not waiting for anybody.
Okay, sir.
All right. Have a
Okay,
great
sir. Thank you,
evening.
sir.
All right. Take care. Yeah, you can leave the call. Emedion, share your screen, please.
want to discuss some proposed changes.
Hello, are we still all here?
to the London town structure.
Thank you. Augustus Blue. Malcolm dead. Guys, I know we
This
were here
is-
forever, but I very quickly